been an incredible and enjoyable ride through this tournament, and now we're down to one game for the championship. We're underway.
Jim Nance, Grant Hill. The Tar Heels go a little. Wait a minute. Boy, does that feel good.
Here's Agbaji, just like he did against Villanova.
Kansas does a great job going side to side.
Here is McCormick to take the jumper.
How about these two, huh? How about that for an open? Big time.
Back outside, and Davis, back of the rim, lose. And coming out with it, McCormick on the floor. And he's able to get it to Wilson.
Woo. I don't know what Bill Self has done, but nice dive to the rim.
And at the other end, Wilson fouled on the shot. A little bit of an unsung star for the Jayhawks at the line during this tournament.
There's 7 double-doubles during the course of the year. Great driver, gets to the free throw line, and the elevation and also his screening ability like this, his mobility.
Davis taps it out to Manick. Took a second to gather it, and he hits the shot. Harris.
Nice screen.
Again down to Bake, but to see what Bacot can do to defend, and what a nice soft touch. Bacot gonna try it again. McCormick lifts it up, and he's on the board. Agbaji, so good. He's right around Leaky Black. And a great defender.
And a great screen there by McCormick.
That's Manick trying to tap it on a save. Right to Bacot, to Black, and Carolina with his biggest moment so far. There's Davis coming off the screen. And Bacot with the follow and a foul. Martin weaving, driving, lifting wildly, and Bacot's got another rebound, and North Carolina's running.
Watch Manick.
Manick, there he is on the wing.
So good with that delay, early offense.
Round, pretty. Oh, no one stopped him.
And that's where Kansas is so dangerous in the open court.
Lightfoot's got a nice little hook game in here.
Trying to set it up. There it is.
I love his patience inside. No help coming. Get to that middle.
Martin with a 3. Banks it in. Wow.
I'd like to see Bacot maybe go inside, post up.
What a shot. It's an 8-0 stretch right now for the Heels.
There's that little curl play or fade. Nice double, a little late by Davis.
Nice shot fake.
Once again, you're going to get this little nice.
Watch Wilson.
Good look, run out.
Blocked it. Good pass. Harris. Short. Followed up. Yes. Wilson makes one on the inside. Going a couple of free throws. 4 points.
There's a little pin down high-low for an open look. Great
shot. Yes.
Big time play. Manick.
Again from the wing, and done again. Johnson lobs it. Agbaji comes over, and he scores anyway. Davis now drives, makes it home.
That hesitation right there froze the defense, and right now,
timeout again, Kansas.
It is all Carolina.
14 unanswered for the Tar Heels.
Now, if you're talking about slashing as Agbaji misses a free throw, they've been doing that all night. Attacking, getting paint touches. Carolina not letting him get open threes. And they just cannot convert at the rim and give Carolina credit.
And now Jalen Coleman-Lands comes in.
He can shoot it now.
He's got to take his whole career. He's had a few stops. 323 career threes. And finally, they get a point on the board. Two-point shot.
Nice little bumps to get him free. He's got to get active.
Finally, a field goal for Kansas.
This is what they love the most. A little pin down, ball screen.
Davis.
Nice rebound.
Rebound underneath. Puff Johnson. And it's a 15-point margin, Tracy, at halftime.
Rod Shaw, Jayhawk.
Now Danny Manning shooting to give the Kansas Jayhawks their second national championship. Kansas has won.
2 for 15. They got to get going as well. Let's see Land. Coleman coming into Coleman Lands, excuse me. Nice play on the...
Oh, there you go. Rattle the rim with that one.
Nice little play. Dive by the big fella. Nice patience on the lob.
Baycott. McCormick always flirting there with a fourth. No call. Brown driving in. He needs to start going offensively and get him to single digits in a hurry.
A little different on both ends of the floor. Listen to the
Power by Brown with a second basket in 2 trips.
Look at Brown, dude.
Got it all the way to the corner. Love is left open. And he's going to take advantage. Now Love with a floater. And McCormick says, I'll take that.
Give it up.
2-on-1. Brown to Wilson. That's going to be Goldson.
A little bit of a read, maybe a ball screen later.
Now taps it up, though. After only 2 points in the first half, Love.
Wow, I don't know about that one.
Up ahead, Wilson charging toward Manick, who stood his ground, and they're going to call it on Manick, and the basket counts.
He was in the rated area.
Yep.
Sure
Doing it again here, Grant.
Everything fine.
McCormick ends up with the ball. Kansas running up the floor.
Got to go to Brown, maybe.
Harris. Off the glass, his first 2 of the game. McCormick right to the paint he goes. Puts it in.
Nice job.
He's going to drive on Harris and lose it. They got 2-on-1. Brown will challenge Love, and the game's down to 1.
Ajay with the nice look, closing that timeout right now. But open floor, Jayhawk. Kind of basketball.
12-1 stretch for Kansas.
McCormick, a pretty good passer from that high-low action.
Here's their favorite little pin down and curl. Nice seal.
Drives it in, and the basket goes.
Hey, now Tulane had a great year for Tulane.
And Abaji hits a free throw. This game is tied. They make up the 15 points in 9 minutes.
That was really large. Gets into you. This is what they got to do.
Baycott.
Challenge the big guys.
Turn around, fly to the mark. Jayhawks looking for the lead. They last led with 9 minutes to go in the first half at 18-16. Gets it to him with the 3.
The second wave is coming.
Absolutely. He's good at that end.
Manny Manning
Nice
said,
steal.
let's go, and Harris steals it. Gives it up. Wilson up and in.
What a great play. Body searching. Harris exploiting. Great footwork. We always talk about him picking up charges. Halftime charge. Big. He's got them to play and step up now. Hubert start. Is he going to run at this end?
31-10 since halftime.
He just stays out there.
Davis, good move.
Careful with Remy with the kick.
Remy from the corner, and he's hit another one.
Boy dying on the sideline there.
Wilson likes this shot. That's why.
How about Jalen Wilson?
Martin. Tough shot. Oh, he got it right off the top of the window.
Did you see that burst?
Unbelievable speed. Dribble drive, fine.
7 to shoot.
What a screen by McCormick.
Martin shot. Oh! Whoa, the little guy.
Big time ticker for the moment.
And he settled down once he got his 2,000th point, and he's been unreal since.
And he pointed at Jim.
With the layup. Carolina now has a chance to go down and regain the lead.
Got to keep Manick off the glass.
Love.
And they don't.
Oh, Manick. You saw that coming, Raph.
Goodness. Nobody sought out Manick.
They've got Manick behind McCormick. Misses the hook shot, but got it back. Wants it again. Wants it. Puts it up. Got it.
He was determined on this play. Missed the first shot. Had 2 people on him. Was not going to be denied.
Love. Takes it in. Martin got a hand on it. Knocked it out with 6 to shoot.
With that wide set they like to run.
High-low action right now.
That's
Wilson.
their game right there.
McCormick.
You got to go up.
Manick trying to keep him away, and he hits another one. 2 straight down the floor.
Got to go quick.
19 seconds.
Oh, a settle.
Way outside.
A settle.
Ball tipped around. Carolina got it back. 9 seconds to go. Johnson was back out here, short with the shot. Manning kicks to the corner and throws it away.
Unbelievable. Go to the rim with that drive.
You didn't need a three at all right there. You had a lot of time.
Down on Manick, and here we go. Manick circling around, it slipped underneath. They go to Love. Love's going to be the one to take it. Puts up the shot. It's off. The game is over. And Kansas completes the biggest championship comeback all time. Heartache for the Tar Heels. 15 up at halftime. Kansas breaks the mark for the biggest halftime comeback that had previously been 10. The biggest overall comeback in championship game history, which had been 15. They were 16 down in that first half. Big spot on the floor where he hit one on Saturday night, but look at Brown giving him very limited options.
Big size on the ball, well executed on a defensive end.
How about this, the comeback kids? These Kansas players, they're experienced, they're talented. And Caleb Love coming up just a little bit short, but they will be partying on Mass Street in Lawrence, Kansas tonight.
Jim, you won't hear Bill Self saying you're playing soft.
That's right. I'll give you one from our meeting with the Kansas team yesterday. We were talking about how much a win would mean to all of them, to come back and win it, a dedication win to the 2020 team, and also a win for Bill Self in what has been, of course, a difficult season. His dad passed away, his best friend, his mentor, his dad passed away in January. And the kids told us about the first game after his father passed away. They were 17 down, and they came back in that game, and they said that kind of emboldened them as a group. They did that for their coach, and tonight they did it for the coach, down 16.
It's incredible, incredible.
Tracy, over to you.
Well, David, take me through what was happening at halftime and that speech that led to this comeback to come away with this win.
You know, I was in the locker room and I was smiling to my teammates. They thought I was crazy. And I said, yo, we just come out here, we have fun, and we do what we was born to do. I looked at Oj, I looked at CB, I looked at Remy, I looked at everybody. Do what got us to this moment, and we just executed.
How about to win this championship? First, for that 2020 team that you talked about wanting to win it for them. For Bill Self, who lost his father earlier this year, and just for this program to get another national championship. What does that mean?
I mean, this program went through so many highs and lows, and like you said, Coach lost his father, who played for him. We played to avenge the 2020 team. It was just more than about us. It's about the culture and everything that Kansas stood for, and that's who we played for tonight.
Congratulations, go celebrate.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, EJ, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with the national champions, the Kansas Jayhawks. And it's time to receive the championship trophy. Chairman Tom Burnett, President Dr. Emmert, would you please present the trophy to Coach Bill Self?
Well, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, let's thank the city of New Orleans for hosting a wonderful tournament and bringing us all back together again. And second of all, the fans here have been amazing. The University of Kansas fan base has been extraordinary. We're so excited for you. And here to present the trophy is the head of the basketball committee, Tom Burnett, to Coach Self and the Kansas City Jayhawks, University of Kansas Jayhawks.
Congratulations. Wonderful job on behalf of the basketball committee. Congrats. What does this look like right here? What does that look like? Hey. All right, hey, back down a little bit. Back up a little bit. Hey, easy, get back.
All right, Remy, good job. Coach, everybody wants to know, what did you say to this team at halftime when you were down 15?
I really didn't say much. We were disappointed in how we played the first half. Carolina was obviously the much better team, but this team has been down before, you know, I told them at halftime, would you rather be down 15 with 20 left or down 9 with 2 left? Because that was obviously what happened in 2008. And they all said, let's take 15. So we played off of that.
You know, I thought about your team tonight, about what you guys did in the regional final. Now, you didn't have a big deficit, but you turned a switch in that game in Chicago against Miami. It was very similar to what happened here tonight, wasn't it?
Well, we didn't play well the first half against Miami, and then we were lights out the second half. And tonight we obviously labored the first half, but the kids competed. We still didn't make free throws. We missed some bunnies, but that's about as good defensively as I think a team can play that second half.
You know, Brown came up big in that second half. I mean, I hate to isolate any players. McCormick, David, you hit some big shots on a couple of trips down the floor in the late going. That was huge too, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, we had some really good possessions late. We posted CB a couple of times, and everybody contributed. Everybody played well. But when we had to have a basket, we went to Big Dave, and he delivered.
What does it mean to you to have now a second national championship? You are the first Kansas coach in history to have multiple national titles, the first ever. You've done that now. You said you wanted more in a press conference this week. You've got it. What does it mean?
It means that Kansas has won a 4th national championship is what it basically means. And it's great for the kids. It's especially special for my family this year because, you know, we lost our father 2 months ago. So we had a lot to play for.
Congratulations, Coach. I know how much this one meant in your heart. I know it did. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir, Coach.
Whew.
Yes, sir, Coach.
All right. Christian, quick word. I'm looking for Ochai also. Oach, come on up here, man. How about the hand up you had on the last shot of the game for the attempted tie?
Yeah, still want to foul. He got a decent look, but you know, it felt good when he missed.
Your teammate over here, and I think it could have gone to just about any one of you guys on the Jayhawks, but Ochai, you've been named the most outstanding player of the Final Four. Congratulations.
I appreciate that. Man, this is a special group of guys. We're going down in history. All I got to say is rock chalk, baby. Yeah!
You guys realize, I'll leave you with this, David, and your teammates may not know it. It's the biggest comeback in the history of the championship game. You guys will forever have that claim as the comeback kids. How did you do it?
I mean, Kansas is a historical program, so we said another history tonight. We just locked in as a family, as a team, and that's what we do. We overcome the odds, we overcome adversity. We're just built for this.
Congratulations, guys. There's some nets ready to be torn down. There's one shining moment that's going to be played for all of you tonight because you are the national champions. The Kansas Jayhawks, thank you, New Orleans. A memorable Final Four we'll never forget.